Today we're talking about ruts and routines, and no one wants to be stuck in a rut. I think we can all agree on that. But say the word routine out loud and watch what happens. Some people recoil in horror, like you just suggested they join a monastery, eat plain oatmeal forever, and surrender their ever-loving soul to beige. So let's talk about rut versus routine. We need to separate these two words because people confuse them constantly. Rut. Rut, 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 rut. You ever notice how the sound of some words just gives punch to the meaning? Rut. Can't be anything good behind that, can there? A rut is a trench, a groove, a furrow you get stuck in. It's difficult to escape and it requires tremendous effort to get out. Nothing good happens in a rut. Now, figuratively, rut is thoughtless behavior that stunts growth. And if you want a modern example of peak rut behavior, look around. Every pause in life, every tenth of a second, blink of an eye pause in life, what happens? Out comes the phone. My God, we cannot stand to just breathe and look around for a second, can we? Out comes that stupid phone, thumb scrolling, counterfeit dopamine, counterfeit cortisol, and life comes crashing out. We've normalized robotic behavior, and it should not be normal. It is not okay. Now, how about routine? A routine is calm. A routine is repeatable, efficient, time-saving. A routine is intentional order. A rut is unintentional chaos. One creates freedom, the other destroys it. So how do ruts begin? Ruts start with disorganization. No planning, no forethought, no looking after future you, devolve into chaos, unfold into stress, get swamped by being overwhelmed, and then you surrender. And this starts early in life. And you know how God or the universe or whatever has a sense of humor? The ultimate test is freedom. Get a little freedom, put your seatbelts on, grab some popcorn, and sit back and watch. Because most of us crash out when we first get freedom. College, first apartment, first job, no structure, no guardrails. Oh my God, no parents. They were right. Holy crap, this is really hard. Freedom is the ultimate test of self-control, and basically everyone fails that test. A lot. For a long time. But that's okay. Early failure is actually good. Early failure builds resilience. But ignoring the lessons of failure, that leads to years of frustration. And once again, that is a rut. Now here's the good news. Always good news, right? You can get out. And the starting point is shockingly simple. Declutter your brain space so your brain can stop wasting energy on trivial nonsense and start focusing on meaningful pursuits. Routine clears the runway for purpose. Start with one thing, do it better, repeat it until it becomes automatic, then move on to the next thing. We've talked about that before. Remember, building a self-engendering machine of perpetual effectiveness and resolve? There you go. You are building a routine of positive actions when you do this that allows you to take on bigger responsibilities without being overwhelmed. Routine builds capability. Capability builds confidence. Confidence builds momentum, and momentum builds freedom.